What's up, party people? Jeremy, Snakes for the Memories. Today we're gonna dive into not breaking the bank when trying to grow your hobby or your business. Whether you're just starting out or looking to expand, keeping costs low is key. Today I'm gonna go over some of my top tips to help you grow and get bigger while keeping on a budget. We'll go over like prioritizing expenses, DIY options, networking, and strategic planning. Strategic planning, that's a big word for me, but AKA know where to invest and how to invest. By no means am I saying it's the only way of doing anything, but again, these are just my tips that I'm gonna give you guys. So first thing, guys, prioritizing expenses. So knowing, it's gonna break down to essentials and non-essentials, you know what I mean, to you. And again, this is gonna be different for everybody. So essentials to me is things like housing, feeding, and basic equipment that I need to run. That would be the essentials. Anything else past, that is a non-essential in my opinion. And you can save money by not focusing, on bells and whistles, I would say. Prioritizing on just the basics, that will help you kind of save some money. So, racking, DIY, buying professional, or fancy lighting. You guys don't need fancy lighting? Yeah, I got some fancy lighting. Okay, I think it's pretty fancy. I've never had this stuff before. But that's things that I didn't need. It's non-essential. It's not essential to grow my business. The snake breeding business, I should say. Obviously it is. Now it comes down to when it is essential. It is essential for YouTube, making better videos. I need better lighting. Taking better pictures. I need better lighting. So going between essential and non-essential is a very key thing to do. Also, when you're trying to grow on a budget, it's good to know what is your budget, okay? And having that written down somewhere so you can always go back and just track everything that you're buying. Say, hey, I have X amount of money and I wanna do A, B, and C, okay? You have your money down, A, B, and C, you write down how much that's gonna cost you. Keep you in your budget. Oh, you really wanted to get this, but it's out of your budget right now. Don't get it, unless you absolutely need it, but try to stay in that budget and try to have that as a focal point for, your goal. That money that you have is what you want to spend. And have your list ready so you don't buy unnecessary things. Start off with your list of basic needs. What do you need? Again, this goes for, I would say, anything in life, but I'm talking about the ball python breeding. So what do I need? I need bedding for my snakes. I need housing, tubs, racking, enclosure, what have you, for my animals. I need food, water, heat. So, you gotta keep in mind like electricity, like heat or cool, depending on how hot your room gets. You gotta have those basic necessities for your animals. And those would be considered the priority. That's where you wanna take your budget and divide it however you see fit, staying in your budget. And again, like I said, I brought up DIY. One of the best ways to save money is by doing it yourself. And there's plenty of things that you can do yourself to help you grow, whether it being rack systems, incubators, marketing materials, studios. If you're like doing the YouTube part of everything, you can make light boxes to take pictures of your snakes with. You can make your own racks to house your snakes, There are options out there to keep you in your budget and allow you to stretch your budget further somewhere else where maybe you don't have the option to DIY it, you know what I mean? And for the most part, you don't need to be a professional to DIY anything. There are plenty of forums online, workshop things, and Just Google it, YouTube it, guys. Come on now. Plenty of things out there to help you guys, grow and build things with what you have. When I built those racks, you guys remember my racks from our first videos, when we first started. I didn't always have ARS racks. No, I built my melamine racks. I built a hatchling, I built grow up, and then I also built the breeder racks. They were heavy. They weren't the prettiest of thing, but they worked and they did the job just fine. And that's where you guys got to see, like, you don't have to throw money out in the window to grow your hobby. You don't. It's investing smart and spending your money the best way possible. And again, writing out your budget, having that there, having your list of things that you need to prioritize versus, priorities versus non-priority. Know where you need to grow. And that will also, again, help you keep on the path to saving money. Also, another thing, when it comes to, growing, it's not just buying things. It's networking, going to shows, meeting new people. That is a very powerful thing in this hobby or business. Getting your name out there, that's free. Creating an Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X or whatever, having that following is a great way and a free way to grow your business. Meeting new friends. You don't have to always buy snakes. You can trade snakes. I've traded snakes before. I've got rid of some pastel freeways and I got some clowns that are gonna set me further ahead. Clown hat pieds, things like that. And that is just, again, one of those things that you can do is the networking. Going out, Daytona's coming up this weekend. We were planning on going, but things came in, things happened, and we just couldn't make it this year. And again, I wish we could, but that is a great networking thing. You don't have to have a table there. You know what you can do? I don't know if you have a shirt that, you can just get a plain white shirt and write your name on it if you wanted to. But for most of us, you can get a cheap shirt for like 20 bucks on Sticker Mule or somewhere online and with your business name on it. And you just walk around the show, talk to other breeders, meet other people, introduce yourself out there. You being like behind the scenes, nobody's gonna know who you are, and you can't grow by being just, hidden in the corner and, you're not gonna be there. You're not gonna have that presence. You're gonna have an amazing animal that somebody might wanna buy, but they can't buy, they can't buy it. They might not choose to buy it from you because nobody knows who you are. So networking, meeting other people, and then those friendships and partnerships that you can get while doing that are ways to help you grow. Hey, you have an amazing snake and you need to pair it. It's an awesome female, but you just don't have a male for it. But your buddy that you met, breeding, want to do a breeder loan. You give him your female and he pairs his animal to it, and then you guys split the clutch, and that helps you advance without spending any of your money on a badass snake that you need. It helps you grow by possibly hatching that with somebody else and growing that way. Again, networking is a great thing to have. I'm not too good at networking. Holly's a lot better at it. She's more of the, social media guru, one might say. I do try my best at it. Again, I'm doing all this stuff, but that is, again, a free, cheap way, obviously paying for a show, but that is a cheap, budget-friendly way to grow yourself and grow your business or hobby in the reptile community. Again, getting out there, meeting people, making a name for yourself. That is very key to this. Also, guys, don't be afraid to reach out to the people that you've met at shows. You ever have a question? Shoot, you have a question for me. I try to answer it. I have plenty of people that message me on Instagram or leave a comment and say, hey, what about this or this? If I can help you, I will. And again, that's the way most people are. Honestly, there's not too many bad people in this hobby. I'm not gonna say there aren't any, because obviously there's people that people avoid or stay away from or just don't like to help. It's, oh, if I tell you my secrets, I'm gonna lose money because you're gonna know all the secrets. But that's not how it works. Like, there are plenty of people out there who would love to help you if you have a question. And all it does, again, shooting a message, asking your question there, and maybe you can work something out and figure out how to get something done without, you know, throwing money at a wall, trying to figure out what try to fix your problem on your own, when you can just ask somebody who honestly has probably had that exact same problem you're going through and could help you find a solution cheaper or better. Again, networking comes down to networking, guys. And then, guys, strategic investments, as I said at the beginning. Knowing it's not all about saving money, as it also is about spending your money wisely. Investing in the animals at certain times is a lot better than just throwing a whole bunch of money at animals right now. Just a point of that would be, like, if you, again, are in this hobby, you guys are watching this video, one, most of you probably are in the hobby who are trying to grow a business or have a business. Some of you guys might not care about any of this and aren't trying to further yourself in this. But again, it's still, this applies to everything in life when it comes to running a business for yourself or a hobby. Again, smart investments. So as breeders of ball pythons or snakes in general, we like to hear how we spend money on snakes is we will invest in females first. Go down the pairing route. Females take longer to grow than males. It takes 2 years for that female to be ready. So you buy your females first and don't worry about buying a male right now. One, that male that you buy right now in 1 year will be worth less than it was the day that you bought it for the most part. That's just the way it goes. But also, in 1 year, there's gonna be a better combo for that exact same price, you know, give or take, but it'll be more. It'll have extra genes and it'll be more, you know, might be het something else or have 5 codoms in it. Versus that just visual you were gonna buy because you wanted to get all 3 at once. No, that's why you wanna wait on your males. You always wait a year because guess what, in a year, that boy will be ready to breed and those girls will then be ready to breed because it's been 2 years. So that is a smart, that's a strategic investment. Spending your money now, planning for the future, and then saving money. Just because you have that money doesn't mean you need to spend it right now. That you can just save to the side, and then next year you have even more money to invest in a male. Also, equipment-wise, you know, I already talked about how I built racks and everything. That's what we did. We first invested in an ultrasound before we bought racks. It was expensive. Well, I want to say they're like $2,300 roughly. It's been been 3 years, so around 2,300 bucks. But that was our very first investment, besides for snakes. Like, equipment-wise, was an ultrasound. One, I feel an ultrasound helps us create more animals, know when to pair. So spending that, yes, that was a lot of money, but spending that money was a strategic investment that's gonna help us grow over the long term. Versus me buying a fancy light right now for no reason because I don't have animals, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I built this light box, but I don't have animals to take pictures of. Not probably a good time to build that light box. You know, spend that money somewhere else. Strategic investments. Again, incubator. You don't need to go out and buy a $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 incubator. You can 100% build yourself one. You can get a fridge off of Facebook Marketplace, like one of those Pepsi fridge, clear glass door, for $100. You know, if it works. Sometimes free, sometimes only 20 if it doesn't. And it doesn't need to work. You're gonna throw some heat tape in it for an extra $100 and then a thermostat for another $200. Look at that, $400. You've built your own incubator, but that incubator is going to last you a long time. So investing in good genetics and good quality snakes from reputable breeders is a great way of investing your money properly. Also, before you make any big purchases, doing research about anything. Researching racks, researching tubs, researching incubators, researching genetics. Things like that will help you know where to spend your money properly and where to save money and where you need to spend it. I think that would be a great tip to have also. So there you have it. Those are some of the best ways you can grow your hobby or business on a budget. Remember, it's all about prioritizing your spending, getting creative with DIY projects that you can do yourself to save money. Again, racks, incubator, marketing materials, displays. There are things you guys can do to save money up front that you can use to grow your business further later on. Also, how important it is to network at shows online, going onto YouTube channels, getting into live chats. That is also a very important thing. Getting your name out there, creating business profiles for your hobby or your business so everybody knows who they're talking to. I don't know, there's how many Chris's, how many Jeremys? Shoot, I can name like 5 different Jeremys right now that are in this hobby. Oh yeah, you talk Jeremy, which one? Versus, oh, SnakesfortheMemories? Oh yeah, I know them. See, having your business name out there gets you recognized over your name, because then people have a name to put a business to. So networking is very key, and then strategizing your investments, knowing what you want to spend it on. Like, hey, having your plan. Yes, everything's going to cost money. You're not getting everything for free. There's going to be hard work and other things that are involved with growing your business. And again, investing in the right animals, healthy animals, investing in those key things that will right now cost money, but down the road will bring in more income. And also making smart investments, guys. If you found this video helpful at all, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get all notifications about new videos that we come out. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, shedtesting.com. Let them know Jolly sent you, just because maybe if you let them know Jolly sent you, we can get you guys maybe a promo code. I think a Jolly code would be awesome. I don't know about you guys. Drop a comment down below if you want a Jolly code. I know I do. But yeah, that is it, guys. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.